All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about all that. We experienced some technical difficulties. Um, we are back up for the moment. Yes, we had like a small little brouhaha and a loud boom. You know, it's like a house exploded in Flint, but unfortunately, we are back. As we're dealing with a small, minute massacre as of this moment, which should be temped down to a level 2 DEFCON at this present time. You know, as we continue on, as we're back, as we're waiting for our other guy to come back here as well. I just want to say thank you for joining the stream. Yes, this is my first time behind the scenes, behind the camera, running the hosting thing, and I do apologize that we lost out. But on that note, we will continue on. We are troopers in the game. We are professionals. That was the chair. That was the chair going on. We are professionals. We are troopers in what we do. We love what we do because of we do what we do, and that's how we do. Flat out, that's how we do. As we are trying to get our viewers, we're trying to get our situation fixed. I just want to take the time out to thank y'all for coming out and enjoying the show. If you like our show, please go to mainstreetbluewater.com, purchase some merch. You know, we got some very good stuff there. You need an iPhone case, there you go, boom. You need something else, boom, boom. So check us out. We do. We're also you know, you want to learn more about hockey, you can talk to us. You can ask any questions. We're gladly answer. We're accessible by basically everywhere. We're on social media. Basically Facebook.
Our music.
Basically Facebook.
That's our music.
Huh?
Sorry.
That happens with somebody.
But on that note, we need to continue on because we need to continue on.
Yeah, because we have time restraints on this.
Yeah. Yes, we do. We do. We have very serious time restraints on this. So, let's go on to the. Let's do some ECHL because we barely. I think y'all barely touch on ECHL.
There is something I sent to Dana that I want to get said really quick though too.
Okay. All right. So you got.
And your messenger.
Oh, I need my phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I forgot that you.
Okay.
That's weird.
So since the message has been sent
Just
out.
dispute it, Chris.
All right.
There you go.
All right. All right, here we go. This just came in. Holly, Michigan native goalie gets first career shutout with the SPHL, the Southern Professional Hockey League, in a very special moment in front of a home crowd and family. Jack Berry of the Peoria Rivermen was not only named first star of the game, stopping 36 shots, but also getting first star of the week of the SPHL ending the 21st of November. Wow, you get first star and a shutout. That means you are a very good goalie.
Yes.
You are a very good goalie.
Wow.
I mean, on that note, Priority, I hear, is a very good team as well out there. And since we're on SPHL, let's just go there to SPHL. Since some of our guys are in the SPHL still, doing hockey things, we call it hockey things. We're going to. I want to touch on the. I want to touch on the Bobcats. I know we touched on it a little bit. I know y'all do a little stuff with the Bobcats and stuff, but with all the stuff that's been happening with the Bobcats, with the turmoil that's happening in Danville, with setups going on. My honest opinion is I still see them as a very noteworthy and popular team going forward. Even with a few prowess players there, and even that little brouhaha of a cross check that happened week before? Okay.
Yeah,
week before?
Yep.
You know, even then, looking at their record, I'm going to pull up their record real quick. Looking at their record, I know it's not promising for them. I understand they've had one overtime loss, which made the game close. They look like they are the Battle Creek River Dragons of the FPHL. But I think they'll go great going forward. As for a tough league in itself, I remember, let's see, the Pensacola Ice Flyers, if I'm not mistaken. They are a very good team, likewise in that too. But in this league of the Southern Professional Hockey League, the thing that best for me at the beginning of the season is the rescheduling a game is with the Macon Mayhem. I don't want to get you, and y'all probably mentioned something about it, but I think I kind of missed it. If y'all didn't mention something about it, I would like to have you guys' views on, early part of the season making rescheduled games. Rescheduled definitely weekend games that they couldn't even play. They had to redo. Just out of curiosity, what do you guys think about that?
The what?
The Macon Mayhem had to reschedule games early in the season. I mean, granted, they're still 09. They still are 09, 01. Yeah, the 09, 01, but basically they have a shootout loss. They have a point, but the shootout
Yeah.
loss. I know. It's like the Bobcats start rescheduling games too. But we already know about the Bobcats rescheduling games.
Yeah,
Something different.
guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Well, hopefully things pan out better for them. Because we not knowing everything that's going on over there, you really can't say much. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's the team that's asking people not to spread rumors. So,
Yep.
Because we did touch base on that a couple of times, and somebody posted something actually to us, and not too long after that, it's been posted. Please don't spread rumors. These things aren't really going on here,
Okay.
and please let it be. So.
Okay, that's understandable. I don't want to spread rumors about it either. I'm not even gonna touch the rumor mill because everything happens in the hockey league in itself. It's like
What's up, Dan?
it's like we all know in these minor leagues something happens, especially we're going off a post-COVID year where the SPHL only had minor participants in the league, same thing as the Providence League, the FPHL.
Yeah.
Everybody had minor participation. So no, we're not here to spread rumors. Truth be told, the truth will come out anyways. Can't even worry about all that. Some of the suspensions that happen, of noteworthy suspensions right now in the league is the Mayhem's Taylor Cutting has been suspended for 3 games. Results of actions in the third period.
Do we have a video of it?
No.
No video. And Fakeville's Brian Moore has been basically suspended for the same thing. Was it a big old fight that happened? I take it. It could have been. If you see a suspension, okay, my personal opinion, and somebody can quote on this if they want to, but I see a rule. According to this, it says the two that Macon's Taylor Cutting and Fakeville's Brian Moore got suspended 3 games under Rule 28. The supplementary discipline as a result of his actions at 16:01 in the third period in game 63, Macon at Fayetteville. That could have been like a fighting type of rule. Just within 5 minutes left in the game.
What team were they playing?
It was Macon and Fayetteville. These 2 guys got suspended. Cutting and Moore. They got suspended. Now,
Taylor Cutting?
Yeah, Taylor Cutting and Brian
Right
Moore.
here.
Yeah. All right. Oh, fight, of course. Fight within 5 minutes. Hi, Laura. How you doing? Yeah, of course. Fight within 5 minutes of the third period. That's what basically that rule is.
Right.
The FPHL has the same rule.
And
according to according to the Fight Night at the Palace, I don't know. Thank you. According to Fight Night at the Palace,
I think that's the right one.
that's the right one. Here, let's rewind real quick. Here, we're gonna show the plate live. Yes, this is Live and direct on YouTube. This is what the suspension warrants. As you watch the play break down right here, you see passes going back between Macon and Faceville. You roll back, you go back behind the ice, boom, hit happens. Right there. Come back through, you're going to throw the gloves off. And a slam to the ice. Get up close with it. You get the referee and the linesman breaking it up. Now, 3-game penalty though.
Chris is behind the scene tonight.
I don't know. I don't think so, but
that wasn't really anything.
You get 3 games for that.
yeah,
Really?
I do agree that with I understand their rule part, but 3 games I don't think I agree.
That's great, Michael.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Yes, it's part of the rules. It's part of the rules and regulations. But you're not supposed to get 3 games for that fight.
Right.
You want to. You're not supposed to get 3 games for that fight. You're supposed to get, I would say like a game, maybe 2. But that's not even a fight. That's like wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the Undertaker picking up somebody and throwing out somebody, and
Kane.
it could be Kane.
Chris, not on the screen. No, our timer on the.
Right.
Okay.
So it's I don't know. Oh,
All right.
5-minute warning.
Oh, hey.
All right. So moving on. You know what I mean? That's the big story out of the SPHL. 2 big stories of the SPHL as of this week. But I still give it up with Jack Berry, who was also basically in his second appearance. Well, he did what I talked about. More in depth to the story. Tell me.
What are your guys' names again?
I'm Danon. Hello.
Well, we got a camera and fix the camera today. Hang on.
Hello, I'm Rob over here. I'm cousin it tonight. Hello.
And I'm of course Michael. Yeah, yeah. Why do I feel like Kristen last night? Why do I feel like that right now? I just don't know why.
Just a little left to right to your screen is Rob, Mike, and hello,
now,
Mr. Cousin.
Now, according to the more depth to that story, it was his second pro season and his first with Peoria. Barry also played 4 seasons at the University of Wisconsin, where he was named All Big Ten, honorable mention, and earned a Mark Johnson Rookie of the Year his freshman season for his Badger career. Barry didn't have a good season there, but he went 21, 27, and 7 with 4 shutouts and a 3.05 goals against average, which is also pretty good. Considering the fact it's the SPHL, considering the fact it's also college, it's pretty decent, especially playing the Big Ten, which was once the CCHA, which is the Collegiate College Hockey Association, before Big Ten decided, we want a hockey league now.
All right. But Laura asked, how did you get here?
I flew.
Oh, you should have said bike pedal.
I flew. I'm not gonna lie. I flew. I literally just hopped on the plane.
Hello.
Hello.
And if you're out there too, Kevin, hello.
But let's go to these stats real quick while I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Like it go. Let's go to these stats real quick while I got time.
We're under 2-minute warning almost.
I can run through this. All right. We got Huntsville, first place 12-1 with a percentage of .923, which Huntsville's doing very good in the league so far. Quad City second at 10-1-1. I'll tell you, they need to get rid of the overtime loss and shootout loss. They just need to make it just an OT loss altogether. But I'm not judging. That's the league rules. I'm going to stick to it. Percentage at 8.846. Then you got the Knoxville Ice Bears at 9-2-0-1 with a percentage of .792. The Marksmen of Fayetteville is 9-3-0, percentage of a quarter, .75. The Evansville Thunderbolts is 8-5, percentage of 6.615. But once again, the the Pensacola Ice Flyers is at 5-4-2 with a winning percentage of .545. The Ryoki Rail Dogs. That's a name for a hockey team.
Yeah, it is, honestly.
They've gone 3-1-3. How do you lose 3 times in a shootout? I don't know, but okay. They're at even 500. The PR Rivermen are 4-3-0-1 with a percentage of .563. What is it? Birmingham Bulls? I would believe so. I'll have to pull up the name later. It's that simple. I'm sorry. A record of 2-6-4, percentage of .333. The Macon Mayhem and the Vermilion Bobcats are sitting at 9-0-1 at a percentage of .050. For that note, we like this book. Thank y'all for checking out around the minors. If you like what we do, please support us at mainstreetbluewater.com. You'll see this little banner right here when you go on the website. We have perfect merch. We're accessible. Come meet us. We say hi. Ask a question about hockey. We do what we do. And on that note, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks with another league.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. We got the league wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're going to give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Houndwoods Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house.
I swear that's coming from your phone.
No, that's what I was saying.
All right,
It's coming upstairs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome back. Now we're going to touch the ECHL. And speaking of berries, again, another berry is named Player of the Week. Toledo's Matt Berry. That is Toledo Walleyed. If all y'all wonderful folks from Toledo who follow the Red Wings, y'all come up to Detroit and go back down to see Toledo Walleyed, that's y'all team right there. Toledo's Matt Berry is named the in Glasgow ECHL Player of the Week for the week of November 15th to the 21st. It's the second time in the career he's been named that honor. He scored 3 goals and had 3 assists. It was a +5 in 2 games against Iowa last week. He's a native of Canton, Michigan. He leads the ECHL with 13 assists and 21 points and tied 5th for 8 goals in 12 games this season. He's also played with Toledo, Kalamazoo, and Utah, and Florida. He's also played in the American Hockey League, which we'll get into next, with San Diego and Norfolk. Very good honor for this young man. I truthfully told, while I was in Michigan, I wish I could have been to see the Toledo game. Well, I'll take it back. I'm in Michigan right now, but that don't mean I'm going to see the Toledo game right now. But very good for him. The other guy who was named Player of the Week, Goalie of the Week, mind you, is, Ken Appleby, named Warrior Hockey ECHL Goalie of the Week. He went 2-0-0 with a 1.5 goals against average and a 96% save percentage. And he's also stopped 27 shots in a 6-2 win against the Troy Rivières. That's the one to pronounce. It's French, just so y'all know. And a victory over the Lions on Saturday. He's under a contract with the New York Islanders, which makes him a very good prospect when he goes to the NHL. And he's also a native of North Bay, Ontario, which is a very small city. He's also 59, 29, 10 in 101 games. He has 8 shutouts and a 2.32 goals against average and a save percentage of 92%, which is also very good for him. I'm proud of that aspect of him. Like I said, the ECHL was really short. There's not really no news. I'm just glad that this league is back up and running. I'm grateful for them being off a year. It's grateful for the fans in Toledo to come back and see some very good hockey. And I do believe the ECHL was off all year last year. Am I correct?
Yes.
The ECHL was actually only minor league to crown an actual winner.
Oh, so they did play.
Yep. And Fort Wayne was the ones that won last year.
The Comets?
Yeah.
The old I want to get this right. UHL.
Yep.
Yep.
Fun fact, with that, they're the only hockey team in any league that won every single minor pro championship.
You think there's a fix there?
No. They've always had good hockey.
I'm trying to cause controversy for the Fort Wayne Conference because I'm still in the store with them and the Ice Hawks support here.
Oh yeah, but that one there is a totally different story.
I know it's a totally different story. I'm just as a hockey fan, I hold kind of regrets for that one.
Yeah, because that one even some of the announcers were saying some shady behind the scene crap going on there.
Go 3 OTs and lose. Yeah, that's. But that's okay. As for the stats, we'll go quick with the stats if we can. Matter of fact, I don't know half these teams names. I can tell you what Toledo is though, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm not real versed in ECHL. I wish I was. I'm trying to pull up Toledo right now.
You're on the timer.
I know. I'm rolling. Yeah. Why don't I see them? I don't know why I don't see them. All right. Well, since I don't see them, I'm sorry, y'all. I love the Walleye. I do not see this signal on here for some reason. So, they're in Western. That's why. Duh. Walleye fight. All right. I know. We're moving. All right. Moving on. Toledo sits second in the West Central Conference at 8-4 with 16 points. But as you mentioned, Fort Wayne Comets is sitting top of the Central with 17 points with a record of 8-3-1. Man, I hate Fort Wayne already. I tell you. All right, now we're going to go through, which this episode is namely at for, is, of course, the team I went to go see and visit and love and care for now is these guys, the San Diego Gulls. Now, I want to touch base with the San Diego Gulls franchise real quick, and I want you guys, I know you probably guys have seen the game while I was up here on the phone texting people.
No, I was looking at something.
Now, I'm going to touch base with this real quick. With the San Diego Gulls, they have a very, they're like the Bombers. They have a small lineup, however. They have a very small lineup, a very quick team. The thing is that they start out the way the Power started out, slow. Right now, they are second to last in their conference. Where they start off good. Now I've seen them Wednesday night before. They had before Veterans Day. As I'm trying to not go, I'm trying to talk over the call for me. Excuse that. They are affiliate of the Anaheim Ducks, which
pretty cool.
Yeah. This explains why San Diego's getting better. Anaheim's still sucking. They just came up with the third goalies, which is old school, and it's a bit. I'm trying to sound. Excuse me. I'm gonna replay. This is off their actual Twitter account right here. These are their third goal. Okay, move it over here. These are new third jerseys for the San Diego Gulls.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they're old school. They're actually old school. Now, I like the first and second ones. Yeah, I like the first and second ones that they have with the insignia on it. However, this reminds me more of an Edmonton Oilers thing. Not gonna lie. But if you ever going to see AHL game, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It is a very wonderful experience to go watch and see. But okay, let's get this opinion for you guys. What do you think of the AHL?
AHL?
What do you think of the AHL?
I like it. It's very interesting. I don't get to watch that as much as the other ones I watch. Other than that, yeah, it's hockey. I love hockey. You gotta enjoy it all. Take it in. Because any of the players can go to any of these leagues if they play good enough. So.
Yeah, there's a couple guys in San Diego that's supposed to go far. Their leading scorer, let me pull them back up.
I just say my favorite team used to be the Detroit Vipers.
Played out of good old Palace of Auburn Hills, which is now.
Yeah, I remember some of the games.
I admit, I did like the Vipers. I thought that hockey in Auburn Hills though was truthfully. How can I say this to be nice about it? Strange.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have. I think they should have played more like Troy or more like Plymouth or Fenton or Taylor. But okay, I'll bite.
Yeah.
They need a big enough arena. But as for San Diego, if you guys ever get a chance to watch more AHL, it is a very riveting experience to go to a game and see them chant live. And they have a chant that goes, and I believe it goes, I'm going to butcher this one too. It goes, they count the goals to go 1. They say, hey, you suck. It's all your fault. Loser. I'm like, you want to razz a guy? You want to razz a guy last time I went to, they pulled the goalie. It was against the, I forgot who it was. I forget who it was against, but they pulled the guy, and they let him have, he got 4 goals at him in the first period. I was going to walk away. I saw a block. But they razzed him as he's going off the ice. Granted, it's a fan base, so I can't say it. San Diego is hockey. I talked to the guy. I talked to some of the guys there for the San Diego franchise and some of the fans and some of the people that work the promotions. They said San Diego was very popular in hockey before COVID hit, but now they're trying to bring back the team, bring back the squad, bring back the fans. There are rules in place for it. I'm not a doctor. I'm not about to get into it. I'm not. I refuse to. We talked about this much last year. No, we're not medical professionals. We are hockey fans.
Yep.
The choice to go to the game or not. Me, so personally, San Diego is very lenient with their rules. So it gives fans a choice to if you want to go to a game and enjoy it. And the fans who go out to enjoy it, please do. It is worth the experience.
Yes.
As for the Grand Rapids Griffins, I'm gonna tell you the truth. The reason I got into it was because I thought San Diego's first game was against Grand Rapids.
Okay.
I wanted them to. I was like, I got tickets to go see them in Grand Rapids. Yeah, it's gonna be wonderful. I was wrong when they played Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Another team based out in California.
Yeah.
Northern California.
Yep, very.
I didn't see much for it. It was just whatever. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. As for San Diego itself, they are once again eighth in the Pacific of 9 teams, at a record of 5-6-1 and 11 points. And I'll talk about the Griffins real quick. As for the Griffins, they are fourth in the Central at 6-5-2-1. Granted, the Griffins have been back and forth trading with the Red Wings. One guy goes out, another guy comes in, and he goes back. Red Wing forward or defenseman Giovanni Smith comes from Grand Rapids. He's been shipped back and forth for a number of times. There's another guy from the Ravens that really escapes me by name. He was there in Grand Rapids too, and I can't think of his name. I have to pull him up. I'm sorry. No, I can't think of his name. It escapes me. But for those who want to see AHL hockey, is a very riveting experience. If you have an AHL team in your city or close by, I say maybe no more than 2 hours away, go check them out. I'm willing to drive road trip, exactly. Truth be told, I'm willing to, when I get back, I'm willing to go 5 hours away to go watch the Golden Knights.
What was that?
Huh?
I just saw like flashing light.
Okay, distractor.
No, I said it was a flashing light.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right. But if you get a chance to go check out the game, please go check out the game. Please go. It's wonderful.
I haven't been to the Griffin game yet myself.
Same here.
I mean, I'll put it like this. Next time in time we go road trip, we'll go up there.
Yeah.
We'll go up there. We'll go do that. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't really, as for the stats, I don't really know the teams of the AHL either. I know the Gulls, I know the Griffins. I know those two guys because I follow those two guys. The Griffins not very much, but I know they fought for the Calder Cup, and they almost won last year, and they're a very good team to continue with. I heard the Gulls had a very good fan base following, and they were a very good team, about to be a very good team again. But I think the AHL has very stiff competition. Real very stiff. It might be, there might be Michael Jackson ghosts in the room. You may never know, but I'm just saying. But yeah, if you have, anyways, in all aspects, for those that love hockey, who go have minor league teams there, minor league pro teams there, go check it out. If myself personally and truthfully, I love all types of hockey. But here in Port Huron, we have the Silver Sticks. Yes. We check out every single year. They come here.
And the nice part is you get to see a lot of the up and comings.
Right.
A lot of the up and comings.
You get to see some of the kids who become legends in these leagues.
Yes. This will be my 12th year working the tournament, and I love it. It's so much fun. Usually on the average, we have 64 teams in a weekend. Not looking like it this year because none of the Canadian teams could enter this year because the border just opened.
They can't enter?
It was too late to get into it.
Really?
You had to be entered by a certain date into it.
That's a bummer.
And you had to have your qualification tournaments, and most of them for that area already have passed. So it's just American teams this year.
That's okay. The team in Chicago did real good last year, so I'm running this year.
But yeah, usually on the average it's 64 teams a weekend, if not more.
Okay.
It varies, and we go 3 weekends in a row. So you
get a chance to watch. If you're here in Port Huron, you got to go. If you're anywhere coming in town, Silver Six is great.
Yeah. Starts on a Thursday and runs until Sunday. And
plus, you might meet some NHL players.
Yes, we have some actual coaches that that still they still play, some of them, but some of them that retired are coaches here.
And you get a big names teams like Little Caesars. Yeah, the big piece of play has a Little League team who does very well here as well.
Yeah.
A team, Chicago Mission, does very well here as well.
Yeah.
I've seen them play. There's some hard.
Copyware.
Yeah, Copyware does Honey Bake Ham.
Honey Bake.
Yeah, there's another team, I forgot where they're based off of.
Silver Sticks.
Yeah, Silver Six is the way to go. Also, if you ever get a chance to watch that. But also, you also check out some of the junior teams too. They do very well. If you're in the high school games, go check. Listen, if you're a fan of hockey like we are.
Yes. And the fun part is that starts at 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, and runs till 10 at night. And a lot of us volunteers are there the whole day. And
Isn't it usually a little longer to after 10?
It depends. We've had times where it's gone to 1, 2 in the morning.
Overtime.
Because of those bad words.
and
And the one year we actually had one of our arenas ice melt, so all the games got moved to one arena, and yeah, we had a lot of fun that year.
Okay, before we get off the air,
when was the next game? She asked.
Was in January, right?
Yeah, January 7th.
January 7th and 8th in Binghamton. So yes, they will be there, and the Prowlers play them February 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Here.
Saturday, Sunday.
So that's the last. So they play each other 5 more times. You get a chance to see them 2 times there, Lure, and we see them 3 times here.
Yep.
All right. On that note,
and if you live in Port Huron area and are interested in helping in the Silver Stick tournament, we are looking for more volunteers for that, for the goal judge and penalty box, timekeepers, scorekeepers, all that.
I would, but I don't want to get heckled behind sitting in the goal chair and missing a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, though? It's not that they don't heckle you too bad, I guess. Because my first year, I missed a couple, or turned the light on a little too soon, But it's, again, how do you fire a volunteer?
You can't.
You give them less of a job. Give them less of a job thing to do.
But, it's a training experience, too, though. That's the thing. To get people to do these jobs, you got to train them. And it takes time to get the hang of it. As long as you're not doing that during your playoff games, the elimination games, you're fine.
Okay.
With that being said.
Okay, with that being said, we are getting out of here once again. If you like the stream, go to mainstreetbluewater.com, support the stream. You got various merchandise there. You got an iPhone in case you got a mug you want, favorite mug you want to do. Got a nice little t-shirt. I know, I'm sorry, I'm not worrying. I'm sorry. I had to go hometown,
Yeah, Hockey Town, come on.
I had to go hometown. I'm sorry. This is
And
where I'm
also,
from.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, have a good Thanksgiving.
Safe.
I'm going to pre my food this year because I got to have some more teeth pulled tomorrow.
Hey, however you eat turkey. If you got
I'm not giving up my turkey dinner.
If you have to numb it, you have to do it, then do it.
I'm going to find a way.
Other than that,
I'm going to have turkey. I'm going to have my turkey.
How many trips do people already have it this year?
What's that?
How many trips do you guys have to do for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I don't know. The parade,
I gotta do 2.
The parade is also here. We're here on too.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother story.
Have a good night.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks back. I won't be here, but they will. All right, bye y'all.
Bye guys. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, elite wrestling tomorrow, guys. You're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Hollandwoods Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house.